Hi everyone, it's Heather Yanez again. Today we are going to do this look here that I already have on my face. This is just a very simple look, nothing dramatic. I do plan on one of the next episodes doing some like concealer and some other things on top of our foundation layer, but today is just something quick and simple for all of us moms on the go or anybody who just needs some like quick to go fucking makeup to not be looking crazy, okay? So, first off, anything on this color is, most everything I have on my face is either from the drugstore, Walmart, Kroger, CVS, wherever the fuck you shop. You can buy that shit in the makeup aisle. Or, Ulta or Sephora. I don't think much of my makeup I have currently is from Sephora, because clearly I live in fucking Mansfield and they don't have one here. But, I love that damn store. So first off, I already did my makeup from our last episode. I put all my foundation, all my layers on. The lighting is a little different today. It's a little brighter in my room, so it might look a little different, but I did the same procedure, so I just did half my face. First, we're going to start off with the eye. Now, I do use brushes for my eye just because when I use those little tiny twiggy shit that they give you with the little like shit that falls off after a week, I mean, seriously, you're scraping your eyeball with fucking plastic. So I don't even fuck around with those things because it's just stupid. I throw them in the trash. So anyways, I have a couple different brushes we're going to use. I have like 3 brushes here. This one is my brush I got from my Naked 2 palette, which I'm not using my Naked 2 palette today, but this brush is fucking awesome. So if you want this brush, you gotta go buy that bitch. But you might be able to buy it from the brush by itself, don't know. But this brush has like a thicker end, and then it has this little end. I basically just use whatever the fuck. I don't have a specific brush that I think is my favorite. I do have some expensive brushes, and then I do have some cheap ass shit from Walmart, not gonna lie. It doesn't really matter, it's based on what you like to use. So I'm using like 3 different brushes a day just based on like what I need for that thing. So the first thing I'm gonna use is, it's called Too Faced Natural Eyes. I got this from Ulta. My lovely mother bought it for me for Christmas. Of course, I picked this shit out. But she bought it for me. I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was like $35 or $40. Ulta is a makeup store. You can get it from Sephora too. But anyways, it's called Natural Eyes. Again, I have brown eyes, so I try to use I use a lot of like browns and golds and things like that. But I'm gonna do some episodes later with some like brighter colors, like greens or pinks or whatever. Some other shit in another episode. But today we're gonna go for a everyday work, throw some shit on, let's go out to the store, shopping, nothing fancy look. So my first color is going to be this top one. The top layer is matte colors. There's no shimmer. There's no shine. It's literally just color, okay? So the first row is, like you can see right here, it says day on it. So it's pretty awesome, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It actually comes with this really good makeup kit. It's like, woo, pictures. It shows you directions and everything. Not gonna lie, I do use these sometimes because let's face it, who doesn't want to like to try new shit? I like to try new shit. So anyways, we're gonna start off with that. The first color is we're going to use the Heaven with this top color right here, and we're going to blend this from our lash all the way up to our eyebrow. This is really nice because you want to blend it all the way up. I really need to fucking buy one of those things. One of those things I can put on my mirror so I don't have to use my hand. Because here soon I'm going to be like looking crazy because I'm going to try to use both hands, and I don't know how that's going to happen. So again, we're going to blend from here, from this thing. I always try to do a little bit brighter, not going to lie, on my lid. But then I go all the way up to my eyebrow, as you can tell. And not gonna lie, they're looking kind of crazy right now. Looking like fucking spiders mating over here. Caterpillars mating. Not fucking cute. So, we're gonna blend all the way up here. It looks plain, clearly. It's just like, bleh, you're like, what the hell can we get out of that? We're gonna be looking like beauty here, okay? This is what we're gonna do. So that's that. That's the Heaven from here to here. Again, ladies, you can use basically any type of, browns, sometimes Maybelline or other makeup brands sell like the little 3-packs that have 3 different colors. And a lot of these things literally show you how to do it. And honestly, it's not that hard. You guys can all do this because this shit is easy as fuck. But again, use the brushes. So, like I said, we're going to go from here to here. Okay, so that's what that looks like. The next one we're going to use, it's called Cashmere Bunny. It's the middle one. It's like medium color. And again, these are all matte colors. We're going to take this and I'm going to use the thinner brush. It's like thinner. That end was like fluffier. You know, it's like more rounder. This one's more flat, if you can see. So I'm going to take the Cashmere Bunny and I am going to put it here in my crease like this, okay? You want it a little thicker down here. I always use thicker. And, you know, if you have lighter eyes, like green or blue, some like light shit, you don't want to have to go really dark. I like to go darker because I have darker eyes. So if you have blue eyes, don't be fucking making that super dark. It don't look cute, ladies. You know, different skin colors, different eyes need different looks, okay? And clearly I can't do a look for a blue-eyed bitch because I ain't got fucking blue eyes, okay? So again, I like to go darker. So you want to take this flat brush and you want to like kind of go over here, but stay in the crease like this. You know, you don't want to go on this end of your eye, okay? So we're just going to stay in the crease. And you see already, you know, they're starting to match up. You know, can you see that? They're starting to match up. And we're just going to stay in the crease and do this. Okay, so that's the second part. And already you can see it's starting to get like some definition. We're having different dimensions with different colors. So it looks good. Next, we are going to use, it's the darkest color on the Day Look, and it's called Sexpresso. Who the fuck comes up with these names? I don't even fucking know. They're just trying to use the word sex. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, we're going to use that, and we are going to line it. I'm sorry. We are going to line it on the edges like here. We're going to take the darker color with the same brush. You know, just wipe that shit on your hand. I mean, wipe it in your hand. I always leave like giant makeup marks, as you can see here, all over my hand. I always wipe the shit off on my fucking hand. I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to take this and we're going to go here on the edges of your eyes. Again, like this. We're going to go on the edges of it. Only go to the middle, though. I mean, you can do a little bit down here. But don't go too crazy, okay? We're just going to do a little here. And then do a little bit as well. Right there. Just a little bit, okay? And that's the darkest color. So you really don't need to do too much with that. Just do a little bit, a little lining here. And, you know, it's pretty simple. Sometimes I get eyeshadow right there. I don't know why it annoys me. But, again, we have, like, a makeup setter I'm going to use in one of the next episodes for underneath the eye, an eye setter. But, again, not everybody has time for that. And you know, you don't always have time for it. But it might be something that if you want to be looking your best, you know, if you want to be looking good, it might be something that you want to do. But we'll do that another episode. And ladies, I know it seems like I'm taking a long time, but that's because I have one hand in my phone. One hand on my phone, and the other one I'm trying to do makeup. So clearly, it usually doesn't take me this long to put on some eyeshadow, because it's pretty easy. Okay, so as you can see, they're coming up, okay? Well, my next brush is, I love this brush, okay? This is a, wait, yeah. This brush is from Younique. I bought some. I tried to sell Younique. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that shit. But, you know, some people like it. I don't like Younique. But I got one of these brushes, and it has a really nice, you see how it's curved? It's a curved brush. Super curved, right? So I use this for my eyeliner. So I do use pencil eyeliner, but sometimes I don't use pencil eyeliner. I just fucking, you know, I learned a long fucking time ago that using eyeshadow as your eyeliner is way more amazing. But I do have a darker eyeliner, but I'm not going to use that today. So what I do a lot is I use a lot of eyeshadows, and I'm trying to open up this thing. It's not opening currently, but this is the Blushed Nudes by Maybelline. These have lots of fucking awesome colors. I use these a lot, like they're like reds and stuff like that, but I'm going to use one of these as a brown eyeshadow for my eyeliner. Again, don't want to go too dark, daytime, ain't trying to look like fucking goth emo up in here. But, Oh, fuck. It's really fucking hard. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to open this shit one-handed? Oh, got it. Look at that. Use my boob. Anyways, so it looks like this on the inside. And I'm going to use, let me see if I can do this shit. I'm going to use this color. That color right there. It's like the darkest brown in the palette. And I'm going to use that as my, my eyeliner. Okay. So what I do is I use a little crease. You know, it looks like this. You know, it's like a little paintbrush. Just like you're painting your face. So we're going to do this. And let's see. I really don't have these bitches on other tutorials. Literally put eyeliner on without like making it like this. I always do this to make it like tighter, but I'm going to attempt it today until I get my little fancy thing I need to buy. So we're going to do this, and you know, you can even do like a little wing out here, you know, make something like that. And then we're going to open the eye and we're going to put it on. I like to put it on the inside of my eye. Nobody likes to do that. I guess I'm old school. But I like to put, make sure you don't poke your damn eyeball out either, because that shit fucking hurts. So as you can tell, they're already starting to match up. And, you know, like I said, usually if I didn't have a phone in my hand, I would be making this really tight. I'd be holding it like this and then putting it on. But I'm attempting it without it. But already it looks good. So again, this is like an easy look to achieve. And then last but not least, well, sorry, not last but not least, because we still got blush to do. I am going to use, I have a couple of different favorite mascaras. Again, I'm just going to use a drugstore mascara, which is L'Oreal Voluminous or Voluptuous. I don't know what the fuck how to say this. Voluminescence. Don't know. Your own pronunciation. You know what the fuck that shit is. And this is very black. I always use black eyeliner, black everything. I don't like to use like different colored mascara, but I always use black because I have like dark features. So this is a really good long-lasting mascara. Not gonna lie though, it's pretty fucking awesome. So I use this, and of course, you know, just do some like little things. I always don't make it all clumpy and shit. Now, ladies, I don't use a curling brush on my eyelashes because I have long eyelashes and they curl all around. Can't help it. Just bless like that. They curl on their own, okay? But for people with shorter eyelashes and who like to curl them first. Curl your eyelashes before you put mascara on. So I'm going to put my mascara on. And I always start with the top. And, you know, like, I do another dab in between. You see how that has a bunch of clumpy shit on it? Like that? You're going to put that in the thing. I'm doing it now, but again, I can't do it with one hand. Oh, shit. Look at that. Well, we're going to take that off. Or we could be look like a new Cindy Crawford. See? You see that? You see that? See that? Okay. So this is a really good mascara. I really like it. Hold on, let me see what I can find here. Oh, why not? Don't judge. This is a sock. I didn't have any tissue by me. So we're taking that off. So as you can see, the eye look was pretty easy to attempt. And last I'm going to do some blush. Again, we're not going to use any fucking highlighting or contouring or anything to brighten up the bones and shit today. That'll be another episode, but we do have that stuff to work on. This is just, again, a day look, going to work. You know, you ain't going to no fancy ass party or something crazy. I like to use NARS. This is called Luster. This shit is so good. It's my favorite blush. It's kind of expensive though. Not gonna lie. It's like $45 from Sephora, but I fucking love it. And there's a couple other ones that I like. But of course I just use a regular blush brush and I just put it up in my cheekbones and I put it like this. Sorry. I'm running out. And it's this color. It's like a orangish brownish. I don't know. It's good for my skin color, as you can see. And it has a little bit of like a luminescence with it. It has like a little shade. So it's pretty good. I mean, like, it's not too dark. I don't look crazy like I have fucking orange cheeks. Just a little bit of that. So, and then my last and final step. Now this, my husband doesn't like. He thinks I look dark when I wear it, whatever the fuck that means. maybe evil, dark, gothic. I don't know. All I know is, again, I got this at Ulta. It's like $7. You can buy this at the drugstore too. I just happen to be in there. Ulta has lots of other stuff. Like, it's not just, they don't just sell like higher end makeup. They also sell like CoverGirl, L'Oreal, all that other stuff. So I'm just letting you know, this is a really good lipstick. Like, I put this lipstick on this side of the face probably like 30 fucking minutes ago. Still staying on. It goes on wet, like liquid, and then it mattes. So it dries. You can be kissing your boo-boo all damn night long, and that shit's gonna stay. You know what I mean? You know. So basically, this is called Brooklyn Thorn, and it's 21, number 21. So this is like, I like this shade on me. I also like a lot of reds. I use darker colors because I have darker skin and darker eyes and stuff, but I really like this look during the day, and you can spice it up by doing different things, but it's really good. And I'm just going to do that. And I kind of got it on my lip. But as you can see, it's not a bad color. You know, I'm not going to lie. I didn't start wearing lipstick until my 30s, like real life. I was like 31 years old. I'm like, hey, bitch, let's try out some lipstick. Because I've seen all these models and stuff looking fucking good. And I was always looking plain, no lipstick, just chapstick, because I was like scared. But now I use it, and now I love lipstick. Like, I'm always wearing something. And again, so this is the look I achieved. It's been 16 minutes, and I did all my makeup. But again, it'd be faster for you if you didn't have a phone in your hand like me. But this is a nice little simple look. It's not too bright. Again, we used Too Faced Natural Eyes, the day look. And then we also used, for my brown liner on my eyes, I use the Blush Nudes. And this palette's really good. You guys should use it. And then I use Voluminous Mascara. And then the NYX lipstick and the NARS blush. Now, this is a really good blush. A really good look for everybody. It's simple. It's beautiful. I love it. You know, you can be getting all kinds of boo-boos all day long looking like this. But just go slow. And, again, ask if anybody has any questions. Anybody